Representation of vector quantities. A vector is a quantity that has both magnitude, size, and direction. Examples of vector quantities include force, velocity, displacement, and acceleration. Vectors are typically represented using an arrow, where the length of the arrow represents the magnitude of the vector. The direction of the arrow shows the direction of the vector. Here is the text to convert. Addition of vectors, head-to-tail rule. The head-to-tail rule is a graphical method used to add two or more vectors. Here is how it works. 1. Draw the first vector. Draw the first vector to scale in its correct direction. 2. Place the tail of the second vector. Position the tail of the second vector at the head of the first vector while keeping its direction and magnitude intact. 3. Repeat for additional vectors. If there are more vectors, continue adding them one after the other in the same manner, tail to head. 4. Resultant vector. The resultant vector is the vector that starts from the tail of the first vector and ends at the head of the last vector. It represents the combined effect of all the vectors. Here is the text to convert. Example: if you have two vectors, vector A equals 5 units east, vector B equals 3 units in the direction of north. Using the head-to-tail rule, 1. Draw vector A 5 units east. 2. Place the tail of vector B at the head of vector A 3 units north. 3. The resultant vector, diagonal of the right triangle formed, shows the combined effect, both magnitude and direction. The magnitude of the resultant can be calculated using the Pythagorean theorem. Importance: the head-to-tail rule simplifies understanding how different forces, velocities, or displacements combine. It is widely used in physics to solve problems involving vector addition.